noise if you've been to Curious Comedy Theater before. Nice. Make some noise if this is your first night here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Well, we are Curious Comedy Theater. We're a nonprofit theater. We're very proud of our space. Do you think it's a beautiful space? Yeah! We love it. We're happy that you are here. You are here for Showdown. You've made the correct choice for your evening. I'm your host, Jay Flewelling, for the night's festivities. I do want to introduce you to some other awesome people over here on the drums and the keys. Give it up for Johan and Walker. Yeah. And up in the tech booth making it all happen, give it up for Anthony. Now, you're not going to be able to see him, but he is back in the video booth. Give a big round of applause to our video director, Luke Zwanziger. He is filming this. We have a television studio installed in this theater. It is the most unique comedy theater thing ever. So we are streaming it out for the internet's viewing pleasure, mainly Russia. So just know that. Just know that. Now, you are going to see all kinds of games and improvisational comedy that is being made up on the spot. And we're going to prove it because we're going to get suggestions and ideas and concepts from you. And so I want to get you warmed up to yell things out when we ask for them, and only when we ask for them. So, on the count of three, just louder than you are comfortable, yell out your name. 1, 2, 3. Nice. I did feel that uncomfortable bump in volume. Yeah. Now, your middle name, even louder. 1, 2, 3. Nice. The middle name of the person you came with. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I heard like, what? Tobias? Okay. Good. Now, okay, just okay, now, last one, really loud, your astrological sign. 1, 2, 3. Nice. And the name of the person that you came with. 1, 2, 3. Nice. The name of the person you wish you came with. 1, 2, 3. Nice. Okay, good. We are caught up. Now, you are going to be seeing all kinds of games, and this is a competition between the players I'm going to introduce in a second, and they are vying for your respect and your love and your votes. And so you are going to score everything on a scale of 1 to 5 by applause, because this is Portland and judgment is our unofficial sport. And so just by how your evening is going, and 1 is totally satisfactory. By applause, is your evening a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Nice. Good, great. That's the judgment. That's all it is, yeah. So, you know me, you know the other people, and you know the rules. So, we're going to go bananas for the Curious Comedy Players! Are in for a treat. This is a stellar lineup from our best and brightest cast members from Curious Comedy improv community across Portland and in our home theater, and we're going to meet them. So please step forward, say your name, and something this audience needs to know about you.
Hi, my name is Bill, and because it's summer in Portland, I'm looking forward to all the berries at the farmer's market. Yeah. I'm going to get some cherries tomorrow. Just letting you know.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Esther. I'm from Australia. I have never put another shrimp on the barbie. Fun fact about me.
Hi, I'm Matt, and I have no idea what she just said.
Hi, I'm Stacey, and Esther is terrified she might say the word cunt by accident. So I thought I would just say it to get it over with. So there you go.
Get it out there.
Hi, my name's Tyler. I'm also from Australia.
No, you're not.
Come on.
Nice.
That was awful and insensitive. All right.
Hi, I'm Jenn. I alphabetized my spice drawer.
These are the players. I am going to award 1 point to Stacey for just taking that bullet.
Somebody had to.
Every
Somebody
show.
had to.
Who's going to be it? Not me. All right, so that's the thing. And I award points. I take them away. I do what I want. If you feel like I'm wrong, I might listen to you. I might not. But what we're going to do right now is you are warmed up. We need to get them warmed up. And we're going to play a song game called Tag Team Song. All of these players are going to sing a song as if they were one person, tagging each other in and out, trying to get a hold of that microphone and creating one piece of music. But I need a title of a song that's never been written from you. 1, 2, 3.
Gonosyphilitis.
What was that? Gonosyphilitis. This sounds like it's going to be great. Yeah, okay, so tonsillitis, and then that might not be...
Ghana or
Ghana.
Ghana?
Is it gonorrhea?
And we know what that.
Syphilitis.
Together. At
Tonsillitis,
last.
yeah,
They
great.
must have more of it in Australia.
Oh, yeah, I know that one.
Yikes!
If you don't have gonosyphilitis in Australia, you're a loser.
Okay, well we're actually gonna learn a lot more about this in song form. So please count with us. We're gonna see this in 5,
4, 3, 2, 1.
The other night I went back to your place. I like looking at your face and everything else. Ooh, I wanna get intimate with you.
I've got something I gotta tell ya. I am from Australia, and I've got a disease I've given to you.
My bones hurt and I thought it was arthritis.
But it's definitely gonorrhea syphilitis.
It's only in Australia.
It's only in Australia. That's where my disease started out.
You thought we were just sitting chillin'. Now we both need penicillin, and we're gonna be okay. Hey, I have a rash, and I have watery eyes. It's a sure sign I've got it too. I have gonorrhea syphilitis.
I don't like this. It
Kind of itches.
I got the touchmitis, but now it's covered in gonorrhea syphilitis. It's only in Australia, cunts. And you'll feel it for a few months. Gonorrhea, encephalitis, encephalitis, encephalitis.
Now you have it too.
And we're one. We are one in this disease. We are one. We are one in this disease.
Everybody with me, please. We are one. We are one in this disease. Encephalitis. Just want to point out you were all clapping too.
They are warmed up, and now we all know. We all know. Okay, but we all did. Okay, so we're gonna jump into our first game that it will be judged. So you put your judgment caps on, and our first game is Blind Lines with Matt, Jen, and Tyler. Give those 3 a round of applause. Now, first thing, I actually have to have all 3 of you leave the theater. So everybody say, "Get out of here!" They are going to be leaving where they can't hear nor know what's going to be going on, because we need to get lines of dialogue from you, the audience. You're going to shout them out from your favorite movies, poems, songs, like You Can't Handle the Truth, things like that. You can even make them up, and they will write them down, and we will scatter them across the stage, and then those actors will have to pick them up and say them and make it make sense. All right, so what are some lines of dialogue that you want injected into this game? I've never had a what? I never had it touched.
Got it.
Okay, yeah. What were you going to say? Oh, over here. Oh my God, it's Simon. Hey, give a round of applause for Simon Schiller. He's famous, yeah.
I just met with Baruch the tailor.
I just met with Baruch the tailor. Anybody else? Pop them off, yeah.
I've never had that drink before.
I've never had that drink before.
Damn the man, save the empire.
Damn the man, save the empire. Great. It's not my baby. Fact. You want to do a J? Okay, what was that? Do the helicopter. Great. To the helicopter. Great. No. Okay, great. Thank you. Now, like in a play, we want to add some stage direction. So in brackets, our secretaries over there will write down actions, like jazz hands or some other sort of physical thing. What are some physical stage directions that we can create? What is it? Putting on a belt. Putting on a belt. Yeah.
Vomiting.
Who's got the belt? You got it.
Moving on a conveyor belt.
Moving on a conveyor belt. Okay.
I actually really want vomiting.
Vomiting. Okay. It's an improv show. Yeah. Vomiting. And then did we get moving on a conveyor belt? Great. One last good. What did you say? Like a skip it thing? Okay, so choosing it or like using a skip it. Great. Hey, give yourself a round of applause. We can let those players in. Yeah, and so we're going to put the blind lights around the stage. Now, when they come in here, I just want you to like just blast them out of the water because they deserve it. Give it up for our players! Jenn and Tyler, you have lines of dialogue, and in brackets, you also have stage direction, physical actions. Right. Yeah. Now we need a suggestion of a unique place, like a unique room. Where are these people?
Panic room.
A panic room. Great. Okay, you're in a panic room. We're gonna see blind lines. Count with me in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
There are 4 bottles of water. That's it.
Yeah, okay, well, we'll just conserve and be good about it, and most of all, do you want to do a J? Because we got 4 J joints, whatever you want to call them.
Yes, I want, but I mean, I feel like that's not going to be the thing that's going to work us out in a panic room.
Okay, Pamela, listen.
They're going to get in.
Nobody's getting in.
No, they absolutely are. I have a premonition.
What are you doing? That's the code to unlock the door.
I'm just trying to conserve my energy.
Pamela, don't do the special dance. They're going to get in. Once they get in, get to the chopper because there's no way out, okay? And if you don't know the chopper dance, you better learn it real quick.
When did we buy a chopper?
I put one on lease. You know, we got it for a few years, and it's a double.
You leased a chopper? That's a bad decision.
It's a 2007.
Okay, I just have confessions, just in case we don't make it out.
Okay, don't go there. Okay,
No,
we're gonna make it out.
It's important that I tell you I have never drank before.
What?
Never. All those beers that you watched me, the bartender poured them out and filled them with apple juice.
My goodness.
I am the best actress in the world. I've never been drunk with you.
Wow. That hurts, Pam, because I'm just gonna do the chopper dance, and I'm gonna get the chopper going.
Oh my God.
And I'm gonna get out of here and just go on my way.
Listen.
Sounds like a laughing.
No, they're definitely on the other side of the door.
We are.
Oh. Okay, well, it's.
What do you want?
No, don't talk.
We want to get in.
You're provoking us. No, what are you doing?
You
open the door. Hi. Welcome to our panic room. This is brand new. We just got it remodeled. Sure.
No,
it's not one of those
Get
times.
to the chopper, get to the chopper.
Get to the chopper.
I'm sorry, I hear panic room and I think something else.
Okay, is that, well, damn the man, save the empire, right? That's what it says on our slogan here.
Listen, I'm sorry, I just wanted to get in
We only have 3 more.
Why would you give me
Why
one?
would you give him
I
that?
just want to appease him.
Pamela, could you give us one moment, please?
What?
Pamela.
I just think if we're like nice guests, I mean hosts, he'll be leaving soon.
I've never had it touched.
Okay.
So if
God.
this is the time, I'm open.
Yeah, no.
Now I'm feeling hydrated.
No. Yeah, okay, well, I just met with Baroque the tailor, and he's a good friend of mine. Yeah, and
You
so...
know Baroque?
Yeah, I know Baroque.
You did
He's-
this whole ensemble.
Is this why our checkbook is never balanced? You're buying shoppers, you're going to Baroque
Listen,
tailors?
guys, I get it. You're new money. You get a chopper, you get a panic room, you have all your shit tailored. I've been there. I've been there.
But why are you here?
And who are ya?
It's not my baby.
We'll leave that one there for a surprise moment. Yeah. So, judging that on a scale of 1 to 5 by applause, was it a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5? Awesome. All right. Let's get our 3 other players up here. Bill, Esther, and Stacey. Give them a round of applause.
Thank you.
We're gonna play a game called Soap Opera. We'll get some suggestions from you. In this soap opera, 3 players must be doing 3 different physical choices, and if they switch, then the others have to accommodate. So one person must always be making direct, intense eye contact at the other player. Great. And then one player must always be staring off lofty-like, maybe to pontificate, and the other must always be looking like they're about to faint or lounge or lay about like so. And so this is soap opera. Great. Now, I do need a nice, juicy, soap opera-esque secret. What is that? Our baby is a criminal. Nice. Yeah, okay, great.
It's getting real.
Yeah. Okay, we are going to see the game of soap opera, My Baby is a Criminal, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Thomas,
Deirdre?
when I got home from shopping today, I found something.
What did you find?
I found a Rolex watch in our...
A watch?
A watch!
A watch!
A watch!
A watch!
A watch!
A watch!
In our baby's... Quiet! Shh! Our nanny is bossing us around again.
You hired her?
She was the only option you gave me. You said I needed to hire her or I would get no one. And you know, I can't raise my own children.
You were never strong enough.
It's awake. And I don't know how It's your fault. It's your fault. Our baby is a thief. I only showed it a few homemade movies with a few little suggestions.
A few suggestions? Our Rolex watches predominantly inside those home movies on 8 millimeters.
Who shows a baby home movies?
What kind of... Oh, look what you've done to Deirdre!
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's the first time you've ever stood up for me like a real man, Thomas.
I was never much of a real man. My father never was much of a real man. He never stood up for my mother at all. I would go and lay down as a young child.
I'm sorry you've had to see this moment. Dirty laundry of my family's than my husband's.
How dare you?
It wouldn't be the first time I comforted your husband. Thomas, is this true?
Now you understand why the list was so short. Yes!
Thomas,
looking at somebody.
Really? Alright, the game I'm so proud of, by applause, was at a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5, 4. I'm gonna give you 4.
Yeah, it's good.
Fair enough, fair enough.
All right, let's get the whole cast up here. We're going to play an all play. Now, this game is called Wait a Minute. We're going to have 2 people up top there in the scene, and anyone from the back line can yell,
Wait a minute!
And they want to get in the scene. And so they might say, wait a minute, I can do that accent better. Wait a minute, that's not real. Anything. And I can say, yes, you could be in the scene, or no, you can't. All right, and whoever 2 players is left in the scene at the end of the game, they'll get some points. How many points?
7.
7.
Whoa!
That's a lot of points.
Wow.
Okay, great. Now, let's get a suggestion. Something kind of oddball. What is that?
Pizza.
So odd.
Good suggestion.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know why
Minus 1 point for Jay.
Thank you.
Being a jerk to an audience member.
Wow. All right, pizza. We'll take pizza. And we're going to see, wait a minute, pizza version in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So you just pat it out like this.
This isn't a very original first date, Dan. Pizza, really?
It's thought it
Do
could
I
be.
look like a pizza kind of girl?
You look like a pizza person, okay? I just thought maybe we could make a pizza, eat it, and it would be a great first date, all right?
You're not like any of the guys I've ever dated before.
I know, I'm different.
Wait a minute. He makes pizzas way faster than that.
Yeah, you're so fast and good with your hands. It's almost absurd. You don't even look at the dough as you slap it.
Why would I look at the dough when I could look at you?
Wow. You're such a charmer, Dan.
Wait a minute, Tyler keeps just saying what's obvious.
So you know the real reason I took you here?
Wait a minute, bad.
So sorry.
Oh my gosh, are you pregnant?
Yes. Yes, I am, and it's yours.
Wait a minute, this is the first day.
Thank you. Yeah.
Can I'll be either one of you. Are you pregnant? With someone else's baby? That's not mine?
Yes, that's usually what someone else's baby means.
Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna go back to making pizzas. Maybe I'll just eat
Wait
it.
a minute, Matt's bad at doing it.
I just think a man who can make a pizza like that is a man I want to raise a child
How
with.
many pizzas do you want? Because I'm making a lot.
He's a lot.
Well, you're eating for 2. At least. We don't know.
Wait a minute. She vomits way more than that.
What?
She vomits way more than that.
No.
I like how much you're vomiting. Just enough.
Thanks.
Split the 7 points up, so 3 to Stacey, 3 to Tyler, and 1 to Esther.
Yay! Her pizza making was very funny.
So we're going to do inner song monologue with Stacey, Esther, and Tyler. Give those 3 a round of applause. Now, in this game, they're going to be doing a scene at any point. I can say Tyler or Stacey or Esther sing it, and they will kind of leave the scene and sing what is in their inner thoughts, and the other players will not actually know what happens, and then they'll go back once the song is over. So give me, a profession of one of your grandmothers.
Secretary.
What was that?
Secretary.
A secretary, great. And then give me a location that a secretary never would be. A men's room. Okay, great. All right, a secretary in a men's. You love this, don't you?
Me?
Yeah, you're just giving.
Oh, I'm ready to go.
Okay. All right. Secretary in a men's room, and we're gonna play inner song along in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Finally, a little peace and quiet. Julia, are you in here? Julia, you have to tell me. Julia, I'm gonna come out of the stall if
Don't
you're...
come out of the stall.
What are you doing in here?
I'm just powdering my nose.
Okay, well, there's a ladies' room, Julia. We've talked about this.
I'll use the ladies' room in a moment. It's just got a funky smell.
All right, well, we can have maintenance look into that. I would appreciate a moment where I was in here alone.
Sing it, Tyler.
Last night I had Mexican food. Really spicy Mexican food. And it tasted very, 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 very good. But today I'm feeling a little different. A little rumbly in my tummy. And I need everyone to leave the office building. I considered pulling a fire alarm. I want to be alone for this. I considered calling in an anthrax type of scare. It was really good Mexican food. But now I need some space. A little bit of space. Seriously.
I'll give you your space and enjoy the rest of whatever this is.
Well, it's a bathroom, so it's kind of one thing, Julia. Wait, Julia. Did you leave? Julia, are you gone?
No,
Julia?
I'm not.
Oh, God, Jesus Christ.
Do you want me to leave or not?
Well, in one way, yes, I very much want you to leave. But in another way, I guess I don't ever want you to go.
Alan, you don't mean that.
Julia, I do. Reach under the stall. I got something for you.
Oh. Well, this is beautiful. You drew this?
Sing it, Esther.
I should feel ashamed. I should feel confused. I should feel bad and guilty, but the truth is, I just feel used. I can't stand it, just hanging around. I need to find somewhere else to put my head down. So I'm leaving this here in this fucking locker. I'm gonna go away from here. I know it's a shocker, but I got this big clothes in my pocket. I'm gonna fly like a rocket. Oh, I should feel ashamed. I should feel so bad. I should be crying in my tea like I'm so sad. But the truth is, I'm quitting my job. I'm leaving this town and I'm gonna leave him lying around. He can sit in his steak as much as he likes. I'm going, I'm taking a Thank
Yeah.
you for the drawing.
Yeah.
Hey, Julia.
Who's that?
It's me, Bobby. Look, Julia, I know I've been a jerk and I didn't call you, but really it's just because I was afraid that what we had was something real.
Wait, what?
Look, I don't care who's in there. Who's in there?
It's Alan.
Oh,
Bobby, the delivery boy.
yeah.
Bobby who brings lunch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tell him to go.
You shouldn't be here. I just want you to get in my truck and I want to drive you away
A
from here.
little bit about that drawing, Julia. So it's a picture of what I thought it'd be like if we went away together. There's a little cabin in the Catskills where...
It's like every time I take a box out of the back of my truck, I think about the time we made love.
Singing Stacey.
You may think I'm just a delivery boy, but I can bring this lady so much joy. I got muscles from here to there. Stupid executives, they better fear my power. 'Cause I got the package she's looking for. Yeah. I've got something in my pants that makes all the ladies dance. I'm gonna make her lay down and scream. 'Cause I am every lady's dream. Oh, that guy might think that I got nothing, but oh, he's so wrong. I got something. I'm gonna steal your girl.
Bobby, if you really want this, then I mean, you have to be prepared to leave everything you've ever known as home, and you have to be
Okay, I
prepared
think
to run
everyone
away.
should leave, actually.
Here's fun line. Would you guess that as a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5? Was it a 6? 6, 6, 6. And take my name off that score. Let's get Bill, Jen, and Matt up here. Give them a round of applause. We're going to be playing a game called Synonym Rolls. Everybody say synonym rolls.
Synonym rolls.
It's fun. So they'll be saying something. Matt might be saying any line of dialogue.
I have 2 cats.
And I will ring the bell, and he's got to come up with a synonym for cat. So the last thing.
I have 2 felines. I have 2 things that have 4 legs.
And when I stop ringing the bell, then I have 2 things that have 4 legs replaces the word cat forever. He'll get it. All right. So we need like a nice, interesting location, someplace outside. Where is that? Astoria, just everywhere in Astoria. Okay, so Astoria, this is the game of synonym rolls in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Quiet. Quiet. Shut up. Shut up. They're coming for us, all right?
Why are you telling me to be shut up?
Because you were just so loud. I just need you to be shut up a little bit, all right, John?
I'm sorry, man. I don't want to be shut up all the time. I want to be loud sometimes.
Okay, well, your thing is like the sidekick, and I'm the leader, and I make the rules, okay?
Rules?
And I make the laws. And I make the shit that goes down. Okay?
Hey, shut up! This
Bob.
is shit that goes down and it's after hours.
Bob.
Shut up!
Bob.
Boys,
Bob.
Boys.
sons, men of my loins. There is a noise ordinance.
What are you talking about?
This RV park, we're gonna get thrown out.
Well, we're
Thrown out.
Kicked away. Disparaged upon. Fumigated to other places outside of Astoria.
I don't want to get fumigated to other places outside Astoria.
We've been fumigated outside of other places all the time, Mom. Hold down a fucking house for once, please.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
All right, I said the F. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Men of my loins, I am tired. It is time for you to act with some maturity, responsibility, grown-uppedness, big boy pants.
I am Big Boy Pants.
You're not Big Boy Pants.
I am Big Boy Pants, and I'll prove it. I'll get a job right now.
You can't get a job. You're 7.
I have 2 jobs, you idiot.
You have 2 jobs?
Yeah.
What are those jobs?
Being a pirate and arm wrestling and snake hosing and strength training other men.
I've never seen you strength train other men.
Yeah, I've never seen you strength train other men either.
I moonlight, okay? I go out in the middle of the night and I strength train other men so that we don't get quarantined from
We
all
are
the other
getting
places.
fumigated from Astoria for sure!
I don't want to get fumigated from Astoria.
Shut up!
Shut up! Be shut up.
Men of my loins, to make sure that we do not get fumigated from Astoria, it is time for you to strength train this man.
My little brother, Roddy.
Strength train me. Strength train me right now.
Put on your big boy pants.
I'm already wearing my big boy pants.
New action.
That shirt was $8 at Target.
You're damn right it was.
Your good underoos.
Mom, count us down.
1.
Down, Mom.
All right. Cinnamon rolls. Was that a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5? Was it a 6?
Solid 5.
I respect you.
Okay, so five across the board. All right, hey, last game of the first half. Let's get all the cast members up here. Give them a big round of applause. All right, we are going to. Why is it -2?
Wow. Host must hate you, man.
Don't turn around.
All right, we're going in for our last game to get the point scramble going. So we're going to be playing a game called 185, and it's a stand-up game. You're going to give us a suggestion. Shout out any word at all. Go. Whistles, great. So they'll start with whistles, and they'll say 185 blanks. Walk into the bar. The bartender will say we're closed or we can't serve you, and then they'll come up with a joke. And if there's any kind of laughter, chortle, chuckle, a dad groan, that's a point. And if there's just absolute crickets, then it's no points. All right, so we're going to see the game of 185, starting with whistles. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
185 whistles walk into the bar. The bartender says, "I'm sorry, we don't serve whistles here." And the whistles say, "Blow me."
185 whistles walk into a bar. Bartender says, "I'm sorry, we don't serve whistles here." And the 185 whistles say, "Come on, dog." Dog whistle. Too smart for you guys? 185 whistles walk into the bar, and the bartender says, "I'm sorry, we do not serve whistles in here." 185 whistles say, "Don't you think you could let it slide?"
Much better.
Shit. 185 whistles walk into the bar, and the bartender says, and then they just start whistling. I can't do it.
185 whistles walk into a bar. The bartender says, "Hey, we don't serve whistles in here." And the whistles say, "I'm going to throw a flag on this play." Yeah.
All right. Exhausted the whistle material. All right. Now, what else do we want to hear jokes about? What did you say?
Atoms.
Atoms, like the science thing?
Yes.
Okay, great. Atoms.
185 Adams walk into a bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve Adams in here." And the Adams say, "We know you're just fishing for a tip, so we're gonna split."
185 Adams walk into a bar. Bartender says, "I'm sorry, we don't serve Adams here." And the 185 Adams say, "You don't want me to get explosive."
185 Adams missing electrons walk into the bar, and the bartender says, "I'm sorry, we don't serve Adams missing electrons here." And they said, "Are you positive?"
185 Adams walk into a bar. My accent sounds so weak compared to theirs. And the bartender's like, "We don't serve Adams here." And one Adam like turns to the others and he's like, "See? See?" And the other's like, "Whoa, mind blown." It's not that great, but
She sold it with this.
One more. What's another thing you want to hear jokes about? Sharks.
Sharks.
Nice sharks.
185 sharks walking in the bar. Bartender says, "We don't serve sharks here," and so then they ate him.
185 sharks walk into the bar, and the bartender says, "I'm sorry, we do not serve sharks in here." And 185 sharks say, "We were just looking to get hammered."
185 sharks walk into a bar. The bartender says, "I'm sorry, we don't serve sharks here." And the sharks say, "On this of all weeks?"
185 sharks walk into a bar. The bartender says, "We don't serve sharks in here." And the sharks say, "That's dumb. Da-dum, da-dum, da."
Let's give 2 points to Bill for closing us out on that one. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, that was our first half. So, Anthony's tabulating that little point Scrabble. We're going to figure out who's in first place and who's getting kicked out of the show.
From Astoria.
Yeah. It's probably me.
Yeah.
But now, let's get a drum roll, please. And the winner, so far, the first half of Showdown, is... Goodbye! How was your intermission? Great. All right, let's have our current first place winner step forward. Penultimate, third place.
I'm just happy to be here.
All right, and then you three can
Go.
All right,
So now these three are in the running to be the winner of Showdown tonight, and so they each get to be a director, and they're going to direct a different movie, a different genre of movie, and you'll find out which genre they'll each be directing. But they're going to get some suggestions to help influence their movie and maybe the title. So let's start with Stacey.
Oh, can I get a last name of your favorite teacher in elementary or high school? What was that? Starsevich. Great, thank you.
Can I get a natural resource that might have a limit? Trees, thank you. And then a town that you feel like could be named this word. Danville? Yeah. Got it, thanks.
Oh, wow.
Danville trees, got it.
Can I have a word that's fun to say that would not embarrass your grandmother? What was yours? Epididymis. Rutabaga is nice too. Epididymis. And a number from 1 to 10. Not a number. How dare you? 7. Epididymis 7. Got it.
Okay, great. Thank you so much for suggestions. We'll loop back over here. They will reveal their genre of film and the title.
Great, so mine is going to be like a upstairs, downstairs, like a Downton Abbey or that kind of thing, and it's called Life in Starsevich Manor.
I'm doing a Western film set in Australia, and it's going to be called The Logging of Danville.
I'm doing a space movie, Escape from Epididymis 7,
Ooh.
which is also a musical.
Oh!
Challenge!
All right. So now we are going to see the beginning of each of these films, and then we'll come back here and we have to vote one off the island, and then we'll see the second place ones, and then we only have time for one to make it all the way to the end to be the Showdown champion. So we'll start with Stacey. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Director's Cut.
We open in the drawing room of a lovely, lovely Victorian home. A mother and a daughter are there talking about their day. Oh my, it's quite foggy, isn't it?
It is indeed. The sky was alarmingly grey this morning.
Absolutely, I was sweating. I was so alarmed.
No one could see it. It looked very becoming. You looked alive.
Oh, you're very kind. I'm trying not to sweat these days. Your father doesn't seem to like it.
Well, it's like I always say, a woman who isn't sweaty enough isn't womanly enough.
Where did you learn such things?
Byron?
Byron? I told you absolutely no cavorting with Byron.
She left it out on the counter and I opened the book, and before I knew it, I was entirely entranced. I could not stop turning the pages, and I thought...
You drink this tea here, and I'll drink this tea that's over here. So, we cut down to the kitchen, where that servant is going back and forth into the kitchen.
Hey, you keep the tea up there!
More tea! More tea! How much tea is she drinking the entire morning?
There's a lot of tea!
That's a lot of tea!
And this way we'll be ravaging by blue!
Oh, blue!
Come back to the drawing room! Oh, no! Oh, Mother, please don't look at me like
It's not fair for you to judge me in such a way. Is my nose bleeding? Is that what's happening, Mother?
No, but you are indeed sweating.
It is my true womanliness coming apparent.
See, this is what's come of reading Byron. You think you have nosebleeds when you have none, and you're sweating, and you don't even have any tea.
Wife, daughter, I have an announcement. Could I get a tea?
They're literally lining.
I want a fresh one.
Well, okay.
No.
We come back to the kitchen.
What more tea? Why does he have so much tea?
We come back to the drawing room where the father makes his announcement.
Father, say it cannot be.
I haven't made it yet. There is a potential suitor for Elizabeth.
What is his education?
'Tis the best. He went to Scollingford.
Oh, yes, a Scollingford man. Well, that does sound good.
He's the third son of the 4th Viscount to Earl of Wampenstein.
Oh, and as a matter of fact, he's at the door right now.
As
Ding
a
dong.
matter of fact, he's at the door right now.
Oh, well, you're not suited up yet.
Not indeed.
Yeah, quick, run! Get out of here!
Hello, hello. Here, have some tea. We cut to the daughter in her bedroom where the servants dress her for the guests.
Whoa! Look at your hair! We open in a small, ramshackle classroom in Western Australia. The year is... It's not important. But it's like olden Western times. And these are all students waiting for the new teacher who's taking a buggy in from Melbourne.
All right.
Yeah, she's coming in from Melbourne.
Melbourne.
All of the actors
all of the actors except the star are Americans doing Australian accents. So that's going to cover a lot of issues you might have. All right, but then...
When's she gonna get here?
Yeah, just let's keep their lines to a minute. Then the light hits through the door and she's there.
Oh, no.
She's beautiful.
Oh, crikey.
But this is like she's a beautiful actress, but she's like playing like dirty because this is Oscar bait.
It's a dirty teacher.
Dirty teeth. Nope, that's
She
not
tells the
except for the other
story
one.
how she got here and her travel.
I hope you pack of cunts are ready to learn.
Oh, no.
I have been sitting on the back of a buggy for fuck knows how long. And I have got a shit ton of learning to insert in all your tiny brains. West Australia, you fucking giant hopeless state. We're ready to learn. Learn. There's only one thing that's worth learning in this world, and that is...
Using a wand?
Making a pizza real fast.
Read the fucking board.
It's just scribbles.
That's
We
right.
can't read Australian yet. That's why we're in school.
They decide to do some repeat after me because of the illiteracy of the students.
All right, repeat after me. G'day, wankers. G'day, wankers. That's good. Manners.
Manners.
It's fucking important.
It's fucking important.
Fucking important.
Manners. Second line. Piss off, cunts.
Piss off, cunts.
You need to be assertive in life. You can't go through life living in Western Australia. Fuck. Texas and Alaska combined. What a massive state. And yet, the population's only 2 million.
This like lecture part about Western Australia goes on for 7 more minutes. Just then, a dark stranger, the one of these people with the best accent, a dark stranger from another country enters, and he has some news.
I am from France. It's a long way away.
France! What are you doing all the way here?
I got a commission to teach this class.
That's right, there are 2 teachers. Blackout!
We open on a spaceship that is hurtling through space and about to potentially crash land on an unknown planet.
We're about to crash on an unknown planet.
I'm trying to close the windshields.
Close all open windows. Bring us in. Try to stable her.
I can't. She's rowdy.
If anyone can, you can, Brentwood.
Oh, stop.
You sure stabilized me last night.
I said stop, not in front of Janice.
Janice, you don't care.
I can hear you through all of the walls.
Janice, even the captain needs to relax sometimes.
Sing it! Even the captain needs to relax sometime.
It's a turbulent life, flying in a flying saucer. Sometimes you gotta take what this guy has to offer. I like to make love sometimes.
It's another normal day for us. What?
Just, it's not normal to say it's a normal day.
It's normal for us, okay?
Everything's normal.
I just think it's weird. I think it's not normal. Because if it was not normal, would we really need a comment on it?
What the fuck is going on, Jerome?
Oh, Jerome, you're saying we protest too much, right? Like, by claiming the normalcy of every day, it's like we're covering for something?
Well, maybe you are. Maybe you are covering for something.
And Jerome sings a song about covering for something.
Jerome,
That's
come
you.
on.
Sing it, Jerome.
Oh, man.
Or are we all named Jerome?
Sometimes I think.
Sometimes I think. Sometimes I think. You're all named Jerome.
I'm Jerome.
Streaking across the sky, but it's coming straight for them. And we cut back to the crew of the ship as they crash land. Oh, she's going down!
Everybody fasten your seatbelt!
Wow. All right. Let's get.
Can I just say, this got fucking crazy. That's all.
That went to 11. So we're gonna get what's happened in your movie. What's to come? Give us a little teaser. Yeah.
In an emotional equivalent of a spaceship crashing, a father has announced that he is a suitor for his daughter, who is reading Byron and doesn't seem interested at all in being married off. What will happen? And how will the servants handle all of it? You won't know unless you vote for Star Civic Manor. Life in Star Civic Manor, yeah.
You guys, I want to apologize for when Esther said cunts. We invited her here. We thought it would be a nice time, and she just disrespected our
You should really
hospitality.
apologize for punching her in the nose.
Yeah, we had I bit my tongue. We are giving it all. And we will continue to give it all in that horrible Australian Western. But you'll get to hear more about Western Australia. For me, I guess.
The spaceship has crashed into the capital of Epididymis 7, otherwise known as Skin Town. And what is going to happen? And how are they going to escape from Epididymis 7? Also more songs.
Can you really top that song? No, I don't know.
So we're gonna vote by applause. I'll put my hand over the director's head. And if you want to vote for them, then you hoop and holler and applaud the most for that. We will do sort of like a polite round of applause for everyone because these are human beings. So let's kind of start that. Do you want to see the bill?
Did you say just barrel?
Goodbye. Thank you. All right, take it away.
All right. Well, thank you. I was surprised. Okay. So So we cut back to the daughter's room where she's getting dressed, and she has an actual conversation with one of her closest servants.
You look beautiful.
You look amazing.
You look nice.
It's so kind of you all to say. You can leave with Mary to finish.
All right.
All right.
Oh, I'm married.
Yes.
It's a big gulp glass.
Lady,
I won't come back.
get out.
Okay.
Sorry.
This time he stays out.
Lady, I apologize if this is forward, but it does not seem that you are happy about this suitor.
Indeed, I am not. And I thank you for your confidence. I feel as if there is not a man in the world who could satisfy me.
Then they realize that they look exactly alike and they're dressed exactly alike. And they decide to switch
Lady, I have a crazy idea.
Oh my goodness! Oh, well, if you could marry him, then you would be wealthy and you would be provided for, and you could send money to your family just like you said you always wanted. And I could work down in the kitchen and I could make whatever I like and I could pursue my own desires.
But can I talk just like you? Oh, I can.
And can I talk just
All right,
like you?
daughter of my loins, it's time.
Mother,
Yes.
do you think he'll find me beautiful in all of this?
Well, of course, you're the most beautiful girl in all the land.
Yes, that's right, you're the most beautiful!
Like, take it to like a 6.
You're the most beautiful girl in all the land.
Perfect.
Right. He's downstairs. He's going to read you some poetry.
Oh, wow, all right. Could I get a tea?
So the mother and the daughter leave to go downstairs, but we actually follow the original daughter. She goes all the way down into the kitchen and tries to hang in there with the servants.
Make some pies!
Wait.
No, I.
Something's not right.
What?
Her cap is askew.
Okay.
Wait. It
What?
felt like somebody was rich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I smell shillings and pounds.
Me too.
It's you!
Nay!
And while they beat that servant to the hair within his end of his life, we come back to the living room, the drawing room.
And then I said, doth you and I, feelings they be what they might be, and
They're too engrossed in what's happening to notice the servant.
feelings bequeath and ever flow, and let the river steam above on top of Niagara, and so forth, and may it never end. Feelings, rainbows, and the quiet moments, raindrop. Feelings. That was it. That was my collection.
The mother and the servant leave the two alone for a moment of intimacy.
Where is the tea?
Well, since you like my poetry, I thought you might.
Just 1 second. I have a question for you.
Anything.
He moves very close to her as they are drawn to each other.
With your fancy education and
Yes.
high-class pedigree, do you ever think that, I don't know, maybe you've lost touch with normal people?
This is forward, but yes.
Exactly what I thought.
I mean, no, I meant no. I
I can hang out with people playing tennis. Buying their own bread. Or...
Yes, exactly. It was a silly question. Just give me one moment. I have to see about something in the kitchen.
Now she's running down the stairs. The actual daughter is running up the stairs, and they meet at the landing.
How's it going?
Oh my goodness, it's terrifying and wonderful all at once.
Yeah, you guys did a murder.
It's my very first one. It feels so invigorating.
Yes, I think
Goodness, there is blood on my hand.
No, it's on my hand.
And I shall sully my clothes and it shall not matter.
I'm wondering if maybe I can't do this.
You have to do this. Because if you don't do this, then I have to do it.
I know, but earlier when you said that whole thing about sending money back to my family, I was like, is that like 100% what I want? But maybe I miss the freedom. And honestly, I've been in your life for like 30 seconds.
How did he read the poetry? Was it articulate and full of passion?
Yes, and with snaps. He did a lot of snaps.
He snapped for himself.
No, like to simulate the sound of raindrops.
Okay, usually it's polite for other people to snap for you if the poetry is read.
See, I don't know these things. Oh, they're going to find me out.
They will not. If you hold your head up high and you walk like a woman who sweats without apologies, you will win his heart.
Why, sweating without apologies is all we do in the kitchen. Maybe we have more in common than I thought.
And we awake to see the ship's crew in chains brought forth in the chamber of the king of Epididymous 7, also named Jerome.
That's me.
Your prisoners, King Jerome.
Thank you. Step forward, prisoners.
I'm chained to the wall.
That's right.
Did you
can't
have to
step forward?
Did you have to have me washed and chained and change my clothes into this tiny bikini?
Yes. Yes, I did, and I'm also wearing one.
It's true! He's wearing a tiny bikini that matches the captain's.
I'm Jerome. Listen.
What was
Captain,
that?
what did you just
What
do?
was that?
Sorry, King Jerome.
King Jerome.
What was that?
Nothing. Moving on.
Wait, what?
No, we can't move past that.
Yeah, well,
Captain.
just right. Were you singing to yourself or?
You make me laugh, fool. I'm debating what to do with you.
Why is he the king?
Because
It's a
I'm
family.
Jerome.
He did it again.
No.
Captain.
What?
I mean, King.
King Captain.
Sometimes you can think I'm Jerome without knowing it.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's a thing.
What?
What if we say we're Jerome?
Sometimes it's a thing that you can think I'm Jerome without noticing. And it's cool.
And we hit the number of this musical called I'm Jerome 2.
You see, in our culture, anyone named Jerome is afforded the rights of a full citizen.
And your name's not Jerome.
We got your name badges, bitches!
Yes, bitches.
Well, unmanacle us and we'll show you our name badges.
It makes sense. I'll try it.
Yeah, I'll do this one.
On my badge it has a name, but it's not the true one.
No, it's not.
Everybody at home, they call me Jerome.
Look at this chest plate. It might say Dennis, but not true.
Okay.
Heal it just in case this ever happened. My name's Jerome too.
Rome.
Okay, he wins. We're
And at the height of the song, the crew splits stage left. And all of a sudden, the king notices they're gone. Scene!
All right, we only have 2 directors left. What has happened and what is to come?
Well, both of our heroes have faced difficulties in their time in the other person's life, but it seems like they'd both rather not be the rich one. Who is going to end up where and how? What will their inner hearts tell them? Do you want to see a story with deep meaning? Or just a bunch of songs about Jerome? Like Commander Stacey.
They all claimed the name Jerome. But the kid said, he's not Jerome. What the hell does that mean? Also, we have big, loud songs, and a comedy of manners is kind of boring.
Oh.
No, because you would stay home and watch PBS. You're here. You want to be entertained. Does this not entertain you? Louder! Does this not entertain you? Yes!
There could be a very sweet song at the end of...
Oh! You've seen 4.
But they all sounded the same. And
They all sounded the same.
All right.
Amazing.
Our fault.
I know.
Okay. You have a tough decision ahead of you. Which movie will play out the next 14 minutes? You got a choice. You got to do it. Please make it obvious. So let's start that round of applause. Do you want to see the end of Stacey's film? Bill's film? I'm going to give it to Miss Stacey Hallal.
All right, we're at that point of the movie where it seems like it should almost be over, but there's still 13 minutes left. So we go back to the drawing room. The girls have split parts back, and the actual daughter is watching through the curtains as these two have a moment that results in a song.
And that's how I whip it.
Wow. I didn't expect more poems.
Yes, I went to uni, which is university.
Yes. I've read a lot of books.
Wait, it sounds like you haven't. What do you?
No, I've read them all.
Wait, which one?
I've read the lower one, like the thing, the testicle.
What?
And I saw the whole bunch of words inside, and I knew them all. And then I went to the top of a bell tower. I read The Hunchback of Notre Dame, and Robin Hood, and a Western set in Australia where everyone said, "What a book!"
Which is a very low form of literature.
Yes, no, I understand.
Yeah, well, something is. I don't know. I'm picking up some sort of. Are you sweating?
Yes, proudly, like a fine woman does.
Oh.
Yes, and if that's a problem for you, Lord, what's your name? I literally forgot.
She sings a song about being a woman who sweats unapologetically.
You see that glistening on my brow? You love me anyhow. That's 'cause I'm a woman who sweats unapologetically. You see this dark spot beneath my arm? It doesn't cause you any harm. That's 'cause I'm a woman who sweats unapologetically. Yeah, my sweat carries pheromones. They're the kind that makes you wanna moan. And it's only through proudly being myself. You've got lots of things like education and posh motherfucking clothes, but I've got something better than your well. What is it? I've got sweat. I've got sweat. I've got sweat rolling down my back, and I don't need you to tell me that's hot, 'cause I can feel it myself. Please don't put me on your shelf, 'cause I'm not that kind of sweaty woman. Don't touch her. Don't touch anyone. In fact, get out of here. What? Why? I don't need you. You're just a lesson. What?
Good enough for her. And when they run him out of the room, they realize that they are actually in love with each other.
I'm a woman that sweats for a woman that sweats. Sweat together.
Unapologetically.
Unapologetically.
No apologies.
Not for you or for me.
I'm literally dripping with sweat right now.
Let's sweat unapologetically. Let's sweat. We're women who sweat unapologetically. What do you think? Should we leave Schenectady Manor? Should we leave my family?
I love that you can't even say it.
I just then the mother and the father come in to find the girls together kissing.
Why are you making out with that mirror?
I mean, wait.
It's not a mirror. It's the softest, warmest, most lovely woman I've ever known. Mary.
And it turns out that the parents have been each other's beards all this time. And they are proud to donate or to pass on everything to this couple.
Well, we support you.
Here are the keys to every single house in the UK.
This is crazy, but you know what? I feel like I've learned. It's like we don't need nice things so long as we have each other. What if we gave one key to each of the servants that work at this place?
No,
Then everyone would be equal.
Yes,
Everyone would be equal.
It's just what you wanted.
They run down to the servants' quarters.
Here's a house, guys.
You get a house. You get a house.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I always wanted a house.
Are you okay?
And they end in a 2-minute rousing anthem of equality. It's sexual equality, it's economic equality, all kinds of equality.
For everyone, so we need to hold hands.
to me. I'm alive. Team boys alive, everyone. I'm alive.
You get a house.
I get a house. You get a house. Two stars.
You get a house. We're equal. We're all equal. Happy Pride Month, everybody! Happy Pride!
Happy birthday! Give them a big round of applause. Esther, thank you so much for visiting Portland and our country, who's having kind of a dark moment right now, but thank you so much. Give Esther a big round of applause. You are all so welcome to stay for late night special. We'll be starting just at 9:30, so it'll be over by 11. You'll be home by midnight, as Portlanders do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stick around. It's going to be a whole bucket of fun. But I do have 2 questions before we get out of here. Cass, did you have fun tonight?
Yeah.
That's what it's all about. All right. Stick around. Good night.
Good night.
Bye.